Ever seen a goat laugh in the face of death? No, seriously, I mean it, because that's exactly what we're about to witness today. Can you imagine this? These are actual goats casually hanging out on a near vertical wall 13,000 feet in the air. And no, this isn't CGI or camera trickery. These are real alpine ibex and are about to make your palms sweat. Now you might be thinking, okay, but why? Why would any sane animal risk their life just to lick a wall? Well, stick around because the answer is going to blow your mind. These four-legged daredevils aren't just showing off, they're on a mission that's crucial for their survival. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why these goats risk their lives for a quick lick of concrete, how they can balance on ledges no wider than a smartphone, and why even professional climbers are jealous of their skills. Subscribe and hit that notification bell because we're about to go on one wild ride. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at goats the same way again. Meet nature's most extreme athletes. All right, let me introduce you to the stars of our show, the alpine ibex. And believe me when I say these aren't your average backyard goats that eat your mom's favorite flowers. These are the X Games athletes of the animal kingdom. But wait, I hear you asking, aren't all mountain goats basically the same? My friend, you couldn't be more wrong. They're the high-altitude, thrill-seeking animals who laugh in the face of gravity. You'll find them hanging out literally above the tree line where the air is thin and the views are to die for. Now here's an interesting tidbit. The male and female of this species live separately. The females are all about those cliffs while the males are more flexible. In spring, they're down in the lowlands, munching on fresh grass. But come summer, they head to the alpine meadows for some high-altitude dining. When winter hits, everyone moves to the sunny side of the mountain. They're not dumb. They know where to find the best area with the least snow. Let's talk about a place where these incredible climbers have found an unexpected home, the Cigino Dam in northern Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Cigino Dam. I know what you're thinking. It's just a concrete wall. What's the big deal? Well, hold on to your hats because this isn't just any wall. This is the world's tallest salt lick. Look at this. Are you seeing this? These extreme climbers are just casually hanging out on a near vertical wall. And no, we haven't rotated the footage. The ground is way down there. But here's the million-dollar question. Why are they risking their lives just to lick a wall? I know. You're probably thinking they're doing what for salt? But stick with me here because this is where it gets wild. Do you see that concrete wall? It's literally packed with delicious minerals these goats can't resist. It's like their version of a bag of chips. Once they start, they just can't stop. And get this, they're not just being picky eaters. These minerals are actually super essential for their survival. It's similar to nature's multivitamin for these goats, except instead of going to the pharmacy, they have to scale a massive wall to get it. But here's the really crazy part. This isn't just a one-goat thing. The entire squad shows up for this vertical feast, and predators. They don't even bother. I mean, would you chase your dinner up a concrete wall? That's what I thought. Before we get into the mind-blowing science of how they do this, let me know in the comments. What's the riskiest thing you've ever done for your favorite snack? Because I once climbed on my kitchen counter for the last cookie, and I thought that was brave. Let's dive deeper into what makes these mountain maestro such incredible climbers. You might wonder, how on earth do these goats stick to near vertical surfaces like they're wearing Velcro boots? See these? While we humans spend hundreds on fancy climbing shoes out here, these goats are born with something way better. Ladies and gentlemen, meet nature's perfect climbing gear. But wait, I hear you say it's just a hoof, right?
Wrong.
Let me break it down for you. They have fantastic elastic and rubbery sole pads on the bottom of each hoof, as if they're sporting built-in rock climbing shoes. These pads are nature's non-slip technology, giving the ibex incredible traction on even the smoothest surfaces. But wait, there's more. The outer edge of their hooves is hard and sharp, allowing them to take advantage of even the tiniest imperfections in the rock face. We're talking about microscopic nooks and crannies that you and I wouldn't even notice. This combination of soft, grippy pads and hard, precise edges allows the ibex to perform their gravity-defying stunts. They can balance on ledges no wider than a smartphone scale near vertical cliffs, and even climb dams with the grace of a ballet dancer and the sure-footedness of, well, a mountain goat. So, next time you see footage of these amazing animals prancing up a cliff face or hanging out on a dam wall, remember, they're not just brave. They're equipped with some of the most impressive climbing gear Mother Nature has ever designed. Does the goat only climb the 13 feet because of their strong hooves? Or are there other reasons? Actually, climbing the 13,000 feet is more than proving their climbing prowess.
What more, you may ask?
The answer is simple yet profound. It is because of their quest for essential nutrients. All right, plot twist time. Remember those crazy climbing skills we've been geeking out about? Turns out these goats aren't just doing it for fun. The dam walls provide a rich source of mineral salts that the goats need for their health, particularly calcium and magnesium. The goats lick the walls and get the minerals necessary for developing and maintaining their bones and horns. Also, it's a place where they are safe from predators, because what predator would climb that height? Is it the bear or a fox? Ibex are herbivores and spend most of their time in pasture land eating grass to gain fat reserves to survive the harsh conditions of alpine winters when they can't find food. The ibex's herbivorous diet is lacking in salt, especially calcium salts. Farmers provide salt for almost all herbivore livestock, but animals have to find salt by themselves in the wild in their natural alpine environment. Ibexes typically obtain these minerals from salt licks or specific plants. However, the scarcity of these sources in some regions has driven them to seek alternatives. And where else can you get them other than the dam walls? Well, you see, the concrete surfaces of dams are often rich in salts due to construction materials and processes. Therefore, it presents an accessible and concentrated source of these vital nutrients to these extraordinary climbers. Time to reveal just how high these mountain masters can climb. Let's say you're about 6 feet tall. Well, these goats climb heights that would stack about 500 of you, and they do it without safety nets. Let's put this into perspective. Your average house is 30 feet and the Statue of Liberty is 305 feet. Meanwhile, some of these goats have been spotted at weight for at over 10,800 feet. That's higher than the tallest mountain in the entire United Kingdom, while British hikers are celebrating reaching their highest peak. These goats are out there going, hey, that's cute. Let's do a quick comparison to human climbing achievements. The current world record for the highest free solo climb that's climbing without any ropes or safety gear is held by Alex Honnold, who scaled El Capitan's 3,000-foot vertical rock face. Impressive, right? Well, our ibex friends do this kind of thing daily, often with young kids in tow, and they don't even get a shiny medal for it. What's even more humbling is that while humans need specialized gear, years of training, and carefully planned routes, ibex navigates these treacherous terrains on pure instinct. They're born ready to conquer peaks that would make most of us dizzy just looking at them. So, the next time you feel proud about taking the stairs instead of the elevator, just remember somewhere out there an ibex is probably climbing a dam wall backward, just for fun. These living, breathing mountain conquerors set records that most can only dream of matching. But our mountain climbing friends aren't the only masters of these dizzying heights. There's another creature out there that makes even these fearless goats nervous. Imagine being the perfect climber, conquering the most extreme cliffs in the world, only to look up and see a pair of icy green eyes staring back at you. Meet the snow leopard, the ghost of the mountains. And unlike our goat friends who climb for a quick salt fix, these cats have a different motivation. Dinner. Imagine a ghost stalking through the mists of the world's highest mountains. Silent, invisible, deadly. Nature's master of stealth, agility, and survival. In the harsh, unforgiving landscapes where even the toughest humans struggle to breathe, these big cats reign supreme. Meet the snow leopard, nature's ultimate ninja. And no, we didn't just get super lucky with this footage. It must have taken the camera crew months to capture these shots. These cats are so elusive, even finding their paw prints is like winning the wildlife lottery. Fun fact, snow leopards are so sneaky that researchers call them ghosts of the mountains. It's not because they're running around in white sheets saying boo with their dense insulating fur and powerful agile limbs. They navigate icy cliffs and snow-covered peaks as effortlessly as we stroll through a park. But here's the catch. Spotting one is like winning the ultimate wildlife lottery. These incredible cats are living their best life in the world's penthouse suite. We're talking elevations of up to 18,000 feet. That's like stacking 40 Empire State Buildings on top of each other. But here's the thing. Even if you were standing right next to one, you might not see it. Their thick, luxurious fur is like nature's own camouflage suit. It's a beautiful mix of gray and yellow-tinged fur patterned with spots and rosettes that help them blend perfectly with the rocky mountainsides. It's like they're wearing an invisibility cloak. And get this, their tails are incredible. They're super long and thick, and the snow leopards use them like built-in balancing poles when leaping from rock to rock. But that's not all. When temperatures drop to bone-chilling levels, and trust me, it gets freezing up there, they wrap their tails around themselves like a cozy scarf. How cool is that? Speaking of impressive adaptations, you should see these cats move. They're like gymnasts of the mountain world. Their body is perfectly designed for their environment. Short front legs and long back legs make them incredibly agile. Seriously, they can jump up to 50 feet in a single bound. That's like leaping across a small parking lot in one go. And those paws? They're nature's answer to snow boots and rock climbing shoes all in one. Big, furry, and perfect for gripping icy surfaces or padding across sharp rocks. Mother Nature looked at the harshest, most unforgiving landscape and said, I'm going to create the perfect animal for this place. And voila, the snow leopard was born. Isn't it amazing how perfectly adapted these creatures are to their extreme home? So, what do snow leopards typically eat? Well, it varies by location, but their most common prey are wild sheep and goats. Snow leopards may take 3 or 4 days to consume a large prey animal. During that time, the snow leopard remains near the kill site to defend its meal from scavengers like vultures and ravens. Eating every few hours, both snow leopards and their prey, the ibex, have evolved remarkable adaptations for life in the steep mountain terrain. Like their predators, ibex have specialized padded hooves that provide excellent grip on rocky surfaces, while both species sport thick winter coats that insulate them from the brutal mountain cold. These mountain inhabitants share an incredible sense of balance and agility. However, they use these skills differently. The ibex for scaling nearly vertical cliffs to escape danger, and snow leopards for pursuing them across treacherous terrain. The adaptations of snow leopards and mountain goats illustrate how species evolve to survive and thrive in demanding environments. Their unique physical traits, behaviors, and ecological roles underscore the importance of conservation efforts to protect these remarkable animals and their habitats for future generations. If you enjoyed learning about these fantastic mountain animals, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible wildlife stories. Next time we'll be talking about, well, that's a surprise.